Hello everyone, I am Dazza Potato and welcome to another Let's Play. Now this is the original Resident Evil, but except the remake, so Resident Evil 1 in other words, but the remake that came out in 2002 and was then, it originally came out in 2002 just on the GameCube. It was a GameCube exclusive game, so Capcom had made this deal with Nintendo to release all the Resident Evil games at the time for the foreseeable future on the GameCube only. This one was one of them. Also Resident Evil came out at the time on this same engine. And also the new Resident Evil 4 that came out in 2005. So those three games were originally just on the GameCube, and then they only honoured it so long, and then they started bringing out like Resident Evil 4, for instance, on other things like the PlayStation 2, and then eventually it's found its way onto virtually every modern console going, including the PC. And in 2014, this game got the same treatment. So they updated it. It got a HD remaster, so updated graphics, and then also it got released on the PC and all the modern consoles. They've gone through a bit of a development cycle. It was an impressive enough game graphically when it came out in 2002. I remember playing it on the GameCube at the time and just thinking how impressive it looks graphically. And even like in 2005, like 3 years later, when Resident Evil 4 came out, that game wasn't as graphically as impressive as this game. So again, 3 years later, releasing the GameCube didn't look as impressive as this game, which is amazing, really. It just shows what went into this game, and into these pre-rendered backgrounds, like detail, etc., to make the game look so good. I think the game still looks impressive to this day when you think that this, it's nearly a 23-year-old game. 23-year-old game plus 12 years before, 13 years to the time of recording, it got a HD remaster and it still looks very impressive to this day. So it just goes to show what went into this, Now I will also say, this is the second time I've attempted to record a Let's Play. I did originally upload a part I recorded of me playing the game for around an hour, and after I'd uploaded it, I realised that the game was like full screen, and knows a lot more about he reckoned the aspect ratio was wrong with the recording, but it turned out in the end that the actual recording settings in OBS that I used to record were fine. I just needed to update the actual resolution in this game to match the resolution in OBS, and now the game's recording correctly in full screen, and I'll show it to you correctly in full screen on YouTube, so obviously no one could be screen on the TV or their monitor or whatever you're watching this on. So I've now got to re-record the game, but it'd be much better for the sake of the Let's Play and the sake of the recording to redo all this. So I'm now going to be repeating myself and saying a lot of the same stuff as I said in my last recording, but obviously I've not watched it anyway, so people will be taking in the recording and what I have to say for the first time. So let's jump in and start a new game. There are 2 playable characters in this game and 2 scenarios, so I will probably play both of them. So this is, I'm going to play Jill first, I think, and I'll play Chris second. Jill is like easy mode in this game, and Chris is like hard mode in a way. There are easy, normal, and hard modes anyway, but as is in the original game that came out in 1996 on the PlayStation, eventually the original PlayStation game was like way fine the scenarios. There was no difficulty modes, but Chris was like hard mode and Jill was like easy mode, and they've done a bit of the same here. Like, it's easier to play as Jill just because Jill has more spaces in her inventory, etc., and she gets like more guns. She gets an extra weapon, a grenade launcher, that Chris doesn't get. But Chris has an advantage, as was the same in the original 1996 game, PlayStation game. he can take more damage than Jill, so that is an advantage of playing Chris. So it balances out a little bit, you know, but it is quite complicated. So
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. I'm going to play all the default settings, they're fine. I'm going to play the original tank controls, not the updated controls, as those are the controls I grew up on playing these games. I very much grew up on these games, this one and the original 1996 game. So I'm going to play the mid difficulty mode. I'm not going to play it on a harder difficulty mode. I'm going to play as Jill to start with. I will record a separate Let's Play with Chris scenario. And just for something different, I will play this alternative costume. Now, this costume was added for the 2014 HD remaster. It's not available on the 2002 original GameCube version of this game. But this is Jill's costume from Resident Evil 5, I believe, when she worked for the BCAA, and she appears with Chris in that game. So I believe this is her costume from that game. So let's play with that. I'm going to shut up for the cutscene. So these cutscenes, unlike the original game, were done with just graphics. They weren't done with live action actors.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brett. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris!
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
This was a classic line from Barry in the original 1996 game. They've added it into the remake. A lot of Barry's terrible voice acting and terrible lines in the original they've changed in this because they've got a much better voice acting in general, much better voice actor for Barry, so they've updated his dialogue and all the original classic lines. A lot of the original classic lines from the original 1996 game have been removed in this remake for the better technically, but obviously it's what the fans love, you know, the cheese and the shittiness and the bad voice acting in the original, and of course
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is
All
it?
the lines do remain.
Blood.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
The Barry has kindly let me go off on my own. Let the lady Jill go off on her own to investigate whatever could be in this house. He's just going to chill there. It's very kind of him, isn't it? So go through this door. This is the same as the original. This is all the same story beats. Everything happens. You walk or run around the corner, and guess what's going to happen? You're going to run and he's having a munch on your teammate Kenneth, and you're about to see the last sentence. What? Poor old Kenneth. There he is, dying. Very handsome fella. He's going to turn around and have a look at you, and now he's going for a munch on Jill. So you need to run away, not get grabbed like I nearly did there. Come back through this door, and Barry will shoot it for you.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
Good shot. Barry's got a magnum. That thing
What
could
the
have
hell is this thing?
blown a massive
I
hole in
found
it, blown its
Kenneth
head off.
killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Now I'm going to report this to Wesker. The game came before he beat the original game. Go back to the main hall. Now that body has gone back behind that door, so it hasn't died. So I've still got to kill it. So Barry didn't actually kill it for me. I shot it 3 times with a mate.
Wesker!
Wesker's vanished.
Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
We're just going to run up and down the stairs to trigger the next cutscene. Obviously, we know we're not going to find Wesker. Run up these stairs. Run back down.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately.
Of
I'll
course, it makes
investigate the
sense to
dining
separate in this situation,
Okay, then. I'll try the door
not
on the
stick
other
together
side.
closely and look around, you know, to keep safe.
We could easily get lost.
It makes sense to separate,
Let's start from the first floor.
especially as we've just come
Okay.
across a flesh-eating zombie.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick.
So Barry gives Jill the lockpick, as the same as the original game, but he doesn't say the classic line, the master of unlocking, that
Thanks.
everyone always
I may
remembers, and it's
Listen.
even quoted in later
Something
Resident Evil
happens.
games. Because
Meet up in this hall.
recognize how classic the line is.
Got it?
Okay.
So we're now on our own, pretty much the whole game. We come back through here, but we don't find Barry, we don't bump into him, even though he just came back through these doors. but this is the way we need to go to progress the game forward. I didn't mean to go back through those doors, stupidly. Pressed the wrong button. I'm used to the controls of other Resident Evil games I've been playing recently on my channel, like Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, so these controls are completely alien. I need to get used to them. I just went back through the door again like a moron. Fuck's sake. Sorry for the people wanting to actually see me progress this game and not just fuck around. Right, hopefully this time I won't press the wrong button. There we go. That's the button I meant to press. I meant to press the button for run, not go through doors. So Barry isn't here, but the zombie is waiting for us through here, but we can avoid it. I'm not going to kill him yet, because zombies in this game, you need to burn the bodies off, otherwise they will turn into another type of zombie called a Crimson Head. Crimson Head zombies I will explain in due course. Firstly, I'm going to take this tape. So the corpse of Kenneth is holding a cassette tape. Now that cassette tape we can't play until near the end of the game, believe it or not. So we're going to leave that zombie be for now. He's not in our way, we'll just leave him be. We will kill him at some point, but not yet. Need to go through this door. This is a brilliant view here, like the lighting effects are so amazing. Remember that, and when this game came out in 2002 on the GameCube, like I remember that shot blowing me away. Graphically, this game was so ahead of its time and so impressive. There's a random body here. That disappears, but there's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? Fuck knows, Jill. But that body in due course disappears. It doesn't turn into a zombie, it just vanishes. I don't know why, it's not explained in the game. It just disappears. So green herbs, of course, refill your life, as is in pretty much all Resident Evils, but this game started off the trend. Go through this door next. There is a zombie through here that we need to kill. This is just a body that we need to burn, that's the dead zombie. That was just there, but there's a zombie here that we need to actually kill. Just chilling, looking at himself in the mirror. They're going to come towards us. Zombies, when they're dead, they bleed out fully. That's how you know they're dead. This guy isn't bleeding out. You know he's still alive when he gets back up. Now, let's see if he bleeds out. Bleeding out is the blood coming from him, so that means he's dead. But he's not completely dead. We need to burn this body, as we do all zombies, otherwise he will turn into what's called a Crimson Head zombie after so much time has passed. Now, Crimson Head zombies are a real pain to take care of. They take a lot of ammo to go down, so you have to expand a lot of ammo, and they can run at you, and they've got claws, and they can do you a lot of damage very quickly. So you want to, you don't want any zombies in this game to turn into Crimson Heads. So you want to burn these bodies as soon as possible. But I haven't yet got what I need to burn the bodies. I need to find a kerosene or petrol tank and a container that I'm going to find, and a lighter to actually set them on fire. So I need to come and collect this golden arrow to progress the game, and then I need to go into the inventory and examine it, as you can examine any item, and then take the arrowhead out. And that's what we need to put somewhere that's going to progress us in the game. So take this clip. We can have a check ourselves out in the mirror, why not? Have a clip for our gun. Then we come and go through one of these doors. That's the best way I find to go forward. We unlock it from this side, and this will bring us out in another area on the first floor of the mansion. There is a zombie round the other side of this hallway, but I'm not going to kill it yet for the same reasons as before. As in, as soon as we kill it, we have to worry about burning the body, and that guy's not in my way at the moment, so we're not going to worry about him. So let's just go this way. I've just collected another important item in the game, so it's a dagger. It's what's called a defense items. Now, a defense item doesn't take up any space in the inventory, You come in here and you'll see the defence items. It's separate to take up any of these spaces. But a defence item is very useful because when Jill gets grabbed by a zombie or a dog, etc., she will automatically then defend herself by stabbing the zombie or dog, say, with the defence item, so the dagger, or electrocuting them if you get any of these battery packs, and then it will get them off you, and they don't do you any damage, but it will do them some damage. It doesn't usually kill them outright, but you can then put more damage into them before they grab you again. So it kind of saves you from taking damage, and does them a bit of damage in the process. So they're very good, the defence items, they're very useful. You find them all over this mansion, so there's lots of them in the game. The thing to do next is come out to this outside courtyard area. There's a graveyard out here for some reason. I don't know why the mansion has its own graveyard, but there you go. So come out here, and this is where you use that arrowhead we just found. So come over this way, and you put the arrowhead in this space here. So if you look here, look, there's an arrowhead shape. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. So come to the inventory, use the arrowhead, and then it's going to reveal an underground passage, which is what we need to work towards for the next hour and a half, 2 hours of the game. You'll see. Come down here. This creepy underground bit. Scarce lighting. So we need to find these 4 death masks. So each death mask goes in these different spaces, and that will reveal what's over here in this coffin. The coffin will. So we'll get the contents of this coffin for finding the 4 death masks. So we come over here and collect this book of curses. Then you need to examine the book. If you look around the back, it's got a key in it. So there's a key embedded in the back cover. Will you remove it? Yes. So we get a key that opens some doors in the mansion. We look at the book, and it doesn't have much inside it. All it says about the four death masks, basically, and what they look like. So evil will awaken when you find the 4 death masks. So that's our task for the next hour and a half, 2 hours of this game. Find the 4 death masks. As you know, these classic Resident Evil games, they work, it's progression. You have to solve puzzles, etc. Find things, useful items, as well as ammunition and guns, and that's how you progress the game. That's how all these classic Resident Evil games work. So I can't collect those shotgun shells that I was aware was there. I haven't yet got the shotgun, of course, but I will combine 2 green herbs just to make room for the shotgun shells, because I'd rather not come back and collect these. I'd rather just take them now. It's best practice just to wait till you have red herbs and combine the green herbs with the red herbs to make full heals, but we get so many green herbs in this game, we can combine green herbs to make bigger heals. Like, one green herb will only heal you partially, but if you combine 2 or 3, you can get a much bigger healing item. Right, the next thing to do, what was I done? I'm just going to examine this key, and then you look at the back and it will tell you what kind of key it is. It's a sword key that's got an engraving of a sword on it, so we need to find all the sword key doors to unlock, and obviously I know where they are. Now, let me tell you now, do not open this front door. Do not go to it and push the action button, otherwise 3 dogs will come in. So that's the front door that we came through to get into this mansion. But 3 dogs will come in and attack you, so you'll then have 3 dogs in this hallway. So you definitely don't want to do that. So make sure you never open the front door, in other words. So you come through these double doors now. There is a map up there, ground floor of the mansion. Time to get the completionist's sake, but I don't need a map because obviously I've played this game many times. I know my way around the mansion fully. I don't need a map, but I'm going to collect it just to show everyone and just for completionists, stuff. Just for completionist reasons. I am the ultimate completionist. So you need to push this so you can climb on top of it. I pushed it too far that way. This very much follows the same room in the original 1996 game, and the same thing. You'll get a map. The mansion is designed almost the same as the original 1996 game. the basic mansion is all laid out the same with the same rooms, but obviously items are moved around. It's not the same game, you know. If you know the original 1996 game, you won't then be able to come straight to this remake and be able to, you know where everything is, because this game's designed differently, deliberately, of course. So this is a secret room, this painting, an eerie picture of the mansion. If you complete the game with the best characters, you will get a special key that will then allow you to save the game, start a new game with that saved game, and then come to this picture and unlock a secret room, which is a closet where you can change your costume. But I will say, in this updated 2014 HD remaster that I'm playing, they've also made it so you can change your costume before you even start the game. So there's two different ways in this version of changing your costume. So I started with this alternative Resident Evil 5 Jill outfit. Of course, you saw me do that before. So that's another dagger, which is a defense item, and we're going to get a little surprise here. What's this? Why is Jill backing off? It's a zombie! We're now a zombie that we're going to have to quickly shoot because it's right in front of us. You have to be very quick here with your shots. Quickly run away because it's definitely not dead. Not going to die after 2 shots. Finished it off, the music stopped. So we need to burn this. There's another body we need to worry about burning. So that's 2 zombies we've got to burn so far. So you need to keep track of how many zombies you've killed and where the bodies are in the mansion. So you can come back and burn them. That's something to be very conscious of throughout this game. I'd say that's one of the biggest additions to this remake from the 1996 original, is the Crimson Head zombies. In the 1996 one, there's no such thing as Crimson Heads. They just die once you kill them, and that's the end of them. So we used that new sword key to get through this door. Now this was a very memorable hallway in the original 1996 game, because you get surprised with 2 dogs jumping through the window. But this one, it works a little differently. You get the glass cracking, but the doggies don't come. But they've changed it up a little bit, so it works a little differently. But the doggies don't come yet, but they may come later. Let's put it that way. So there's an item behind here, which I believe is a dagger, maybe, or it might be a clip for my gun. It's a dagger. So we've got 3 daggers now, 3 defense items. And there is another item behind the cabinet over here. Behind this one, I think. If we push it from this side. I'm still getting used to these controls. God damn it. Yes, I know. Come on, Jill, push it. Oh, mate, I think I'm pushing the wrong one, actually. It's this one. Sorry, that's why it's not letting me push it. I thought I was pushing the wrong buttons, but it's because I was pushing the wrong cabinet. Silly me. So there's a clip behind this one. Let's collect the clip. There we go. Got more handgun bullets now. So go through the other door, of course, to progress. We're in a new hallway. Got a cool view of Jill there. This door we can open with our lockpick, but there's no point going out there yet. There are dogs waiting for us. I want to get the shotgun before I encounter dogs, because they're hard to kill with the handgun. So come into this room first. It's just a bathroom, it looks like. Toilet, bathroom, bath with water in it. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug, yes. So what do you think is going to happen here? A zombie is in the bath. Why would the zombie be chilling in that bath? Fuck knows. But you haven't got to do anything here when you play Jill. Jill will kill it for you in the cutscene. You haven't got to do anything. She's going to stamp on its head. It's like Jill, baby, kill it. It won't turn into a head, so don't worry about it. She's crushed its head. Destroyed the zombie's head, it will never turn into a crimson head, so. You will find as you play the game that when you shoot the zombies, some sometimes Jill will blow their head off with the gun. It's randomised which zombies will do that. But if she destroys the head, blows the head off, then that zombie won't turn into a Crimson Head. So you don't need to worry about burning it. But conscious when you encounter that, when Jill blows her head off, because then that zombie is never coming back. So you don't need to worry about it. Now there is a room here that's a classic room in the original game that's also been well realised in this remake, where you get a shotgun off the wall which triggers a ceiling trap, and you can either get Barry to come turn up and save you in a cutscene, he will rescue you from the ceiling trap, or you can find another shotgun in the game, a broken shotgun, and you can come back here and replace the working shotgun on the wall with a broken one which will stop the trap ever being set. So you can do it two different ways. To show you the cutscene with Barry, I'm going to let Barry come and rescue me by using the broken shotgun. I will show you in a second. But firstly, I need to dump some items, so I've got some sticks in my inventory. I can collect some more items. My inventory is currently full. Come and shoot this zombie. It's just here. Bleeding out. Nope. Alive. So run away, come and get some distance and shoot it some more. The way that the game's designed, these fixed camera angles, of course, you can't always see the zombies. Oh, shit. Quickly. That other one was coming for me there, down the stairs. That was a zombie from upstairs. I guess it's designed so that the zombies can almost corner you like that. So the chest rooms, of course, very famous in the classic Resident Evils. You come to a chest to dump stuff. So for now I'm gonna dump these herbs. I don't need them. I'm good enough at the game not to have to worry about having herbs on me all the time. I'm gonna take out this extra handgun magazine. That's useful. I'm gonna reload my handgun. Combine that's the way to reload it in these old games. I'm going to take, this is the kerosene container, so this is what you need to collect kerosene to burn the zombie bodies, so I'm going to collect that. And there's some instructions here about how to burn bodies. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot the handgun magazine was there as well. Collect the instructions. So this is telling you how to burn dead bodies. So you need a lighter and some fuel. So there's a fuel canister in here. These are in 3 places in the mansion, the main house at least. So you need to. So it is limited the amount of kerosene stroke petrol. So you can put enough to burn 2 bodies at any one time in your container. So I've got 2 in there at the moment. So I can burn 2 bodies with that. But I now need to find the lighter as well to light it. So I've got 3 bodies to burn now, and I need to find the lighter, which I happen to know is upstairs. It's just upstairs from where I am now. So let's go upstairs and collect the lighter, burn all these bodies. So that body's still there, I've killed him, but obviously he's going to turn into a Crimson Head, given a bit more time. So I need to burn that body before that happens. So run away from this dude, then shoot him over here before he comes and munch your brains. These fixed camera angles so you can't always see what's coming. It's part of the suspense. Scariness of this game is you can't always see what's around the corner. He's gone down, I'm definitely not going to be dead. And of course he isn't. He's dead now. Let's just see if he bleeds out. He is bleeding out. Okay, that's now 4 bodies we need to burn. So come in here and get the lighter. The lighter is in this room here. Didn't mean to push that button. Let's reload the gun. There's no knob on this door. You can't go through. Oh, okay, yep, sorry. I forgot about that. You need to pass through this other door and then go through it a different way. Oh, the game's frozen. The game is completely frozen. Oh no, it hasn't. My controller's died. Sorry. There we go. My controller's died. The batteries have gone. Let me just replace the batteries. Sorry about this, everyone. I thought the game had frozen then, and then I realised the light on my controller had gone out. I've got batteries right here. Just give me a second to replace them. It's the only problem with using these Xbox controllers if they take batteries. Wireless controllers, of course. I like to put new batteries in, just putting the cover on. There we go. I thought for a second now I have to trash this Let's Play, the whole video, play the game from the scratch, because I thought the game had died, but it was just the control. Luckily. Grab this item here. You need this to get the first floor map. This wooden mount. And come in here, this room. So this is the room with the lighter in it that we need to burn the bodies. So there's several items in here. There's a clip. There is a dog whistle. This dog whistle you need to progress in the game, basically. So this memo shows you the area of the mansion where you need to use the dog whistle. It will get, when you blow the dog whistle, it will get 2 dogs to come after you. And one of the dogs is wearing something very important around its collar that you need. So this is the lighter here. So I've now got everything I need to burn the zombie bodies. So let's go and burn them. So we just need to go back on ourselves and go back to all the zombie bodies that we left, 4, and burn them all ASAP. Otherwise we're going to have crimson heads on our hands. So burn this guy. Select the lighter for your the kerosene or petrol canister, say use. Jill will burn the body. There we go. That one's burnt. So that body will now vanish next time you come in this area, so you know the zombie's dead, gone for good. Same here. This body. So that's that one burnt. So let's go back in this room, get some more kerosene, because we've only got enough in the container for 2 bodies. We need to refill the container, and then we need to go and burn those other 2 that we left before they ever start burning. There we go, refilled it. There's not much more fuel with that container now to refill it with, because you've only got a very limited amount. This wooden mount we're going to use upstairs in a minute. Let's keep that. Keep the lighter. We'll store the dog whistle for now. We don't need the dog whistle. And we don't need the shotgun shells because we haven't even got a shotgun yet. Let's collect this green herb because we left this before. So I'm going to go upstairs just to get the first floor map using this wooden mount. You'll see in a second how I get it. It's in this room just down the end here. There's no zombies or anything in here. It's an empty room. This room. There's a nice collection of herbs in here for me. So red and the green makes a full heal. So combine the red and the green. That's a full heal. So I need to come to this fireplace and light it using the lighter. Use the lighter. And the map's on the wall, but I need the wooden mount to actually use the wooden mount. So I've now got the map mounted on the wooden mount. There's a map of it's calling it the 2nd floor, but I suppose the 2nd floor or 1st floor. Americans say 2nd floor, we say 1st floor in the UK. So you have the ground floor and then you have the 1st floor. But I think Americans say 1st floor, 2nd floor, right from the ground floor onwards. We do it different between America and the UK. So I can collect these other herbs with the spaces I've got. So we can now go and get the shotgun, and we're going to let Barry rescue us. I'm going to show you the rescue scene with Barry. Do as much of the game as possible. What you can do in this game is you have to do things in the right order in order for Barry to show up and rescue you. If you don't, then Barry won't be there, and you will get killed by the falling ceiling trap once you collect the shotgun. But because I'm doing the game in the right order, Barry will be there to rescue me. Otherwise, like I said, I'd have to find the broken shotgun and do it that way. Right, dump all these herbs, we don't need them. Free up some space in the inventory. And now let's go and get the shotgun. It's just through this door. Back through this door, we're going back the way we came. So that door, the door knob's about to go through. I know it breaks after 3 attempts. So you can go through this door to this area 3 times in the game, and then the doorknob will break, and you can't go through that door anymore. So it's just a mechanic that they introduced for that door. So this is the trap room in here. I'll show you. So this is the room where the ceiling trap comes down. The ceiling will come down if I collect the shotgun off the wall. So at the moment the ceiling obviously doesn't move. But if I come in here and collect the shotgun off the wall, it will. So you've got several things in here. We've got a dagger, a defence iron. So we've got lots of daggers now. Lots of defence items, which is good. There's a ink ribbon here for saving. You need ink ribbons and typewriters to save. And come and collect the shotgun off the wall. We take the shotgun, yes. So those things have gone up and the trap has been activated. So let's go back through this door now and see what happens. Jill's going to get a bit of a shock. So the ceiling is now coming down. Oh dear.
God, what did I do now?
So a cutscene is triggered.
Wesker! Barry! Help!
And Barry,
Jill!
it's over.
You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Use Jill in time. It's crossed by the sea. Barry, in the original game, he says a very famous line here when he says a Jill sandwich, but he doesn't quite say Jill sandwich in this one remake. They've just changed the lines about slightly, but he does mention a sandwich.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
You know, defensive there and a bit
Thanks, Barry.
evasive.
I owe you one.
Going on with Barry?
Don't mention it.
So I got an achievement for that. What a great guy. Right, so now let's go back on ourselves, back to the main hall. Back through here. Now when we come back through here, we're going to get a bit of a surprise. You remember I told you about the corridor, this corridor in the original game? It's one of the most famous moments. Well, watch this. I haven't got my shotgun yet, so I'm going to run away from these dogs. Much easier to fight with in the game. If you fight them with the handgun, they will get a lot of shots in on you if you kill them. So wait till you have a shotgun before you fight them. Now I'm now going to burn this body through here, because remember we left this body? Stop this thing turning into a crimson head. I'll tell you what, just for fun, we'll leave this one, we'll let him turn into a crimson head, because he can't come and get us, he's trapped in this area. So just for fun, we'll let him turn into a crimson head, and then I can show you a crimson head in action. We'll go through here and burn the other bodies, but I'll deliberately let that one turn into a crimson head.
Barry.
We now
Jill.
have Barry here as well.
Any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
Alright then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec.
He's going to give me something.
What?
He does this in the original as well.
Sure to yellow.
The original
one of those
1996
things.
games, he gives Jill the
It's
same
yours.
thing.
Hopefully you won't have to use it.
So, acid shells, those are for the grenade launcher that I haven't yet found.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
In the original, he just goes, I have this.
see.
And he holds up the Magnum.
Thanks, I'll take
Changed
it.
lines about
See you
again
later.
to this remake and made them
Ciao.
dialogue a bit less silly. So if you come to this cutscene and meet Barry here, and you don't have any spaces in your inventory, he won't give you the acid shells, so you'll miss out on those. If you don't have any space in your inventory for them, he just won't give them to you. So you'll miss out on 6 extra acid shells for your grenade launcher. So when you come to do this cutscene, you need to make sure you have space in your inventory, or the game can catch you out there. I need to go and burn these other bodies, don't I? Let's go back this way then. Bodies are through here. Just here. So that zombie is still on the other side of this corridor. He'll move over this side in a bit. I don't know why, it's just the way the game's designed. He suddenly starts appearing on the side I'm on now. So I will kill him at some point, because he will come, like, very in the way. Right, let's burn these 2 bodies. This one. There's the one round the corner as well. Yeah, if you stand there when the corpses are burning, you will take a little bit of damage, so be careful. But it's only a very tiny amount of damage. Let's burn this body. Oh fuck! That's a crimson head. Run away! Don't stay here. That one, you can't stop turning into a crimson head. You will turn into a crimson head no matter what you do. Game's designed so that body you can't dispatch with. It will turn into a crimson head no matter what. So now you come back through here. There are crows here. Now these crows will attack you if you try and shoot any area or try and shoot them. Do not, and they won't attack you. They can do you a lot of damage. They will bite you, and they are infected with the T virus. So that's on that. Remember that body I told you about? Look, that's disappeared now. So don't worry about these crows. Just leave them be. Come back through here. We're now going to kill the first zombie that we met in the game, because we've got fuel to burn the body now. We might as well kill him. He's in my way, so let's go and kill him. Head off. So remember what I told you? When you blow the heads off, you don't need to worry about burning. You won't turn into a crimson head. Emblem of armour. So that's an armour door. So we have to get an armour key to get in there. Come down here. This is a sword door that we open with the sword key that we've got. Use the sword key. So we've got several items in here, but we can't go any further. This door's locked from the other side. There's a clip here, like this. And also a defence item, a dagger. Piece of meat from an unidentified source, that's very pleasant. Dagger, let's collect that. Right, you can come around here. There's a lift, but we can't use the lift. The power doesn't seem to be turned on, but later on we will come back here and can use it. There's a random body here, but don't worry, it never turns into a zombie. It's just a body that's there. So just leave that be. You can't do anything. So let's leave. That's all we can do for now. And look, so this scene appeared in the original 1996 game. When you go through this very door, a zombie comes down the stair, the door attacks you. And the same thing happens in the remake. They've copied it. Now I'm not going to kill me for now, because I can just leave it in this room. I'm not coming back to this room for a long time in the game, so I'm just going to leave it be. I'm not going to waste kerosene burning it, the body. So I'm just going to leave it be, kite it around here, and then just leave. In certain places in the mansion, especially, zombies will come through doors. So if you leave a zombie in the adjoining room and go through the door, sometimes the zombies will go through the doors, but it doesn't happen here. It only happens in specific areas. So a zombie will just stay in that area. We can just leave it be, and we'll kill it later on. So the next thing to do is go back upstairs, go back through here. We need to go upstairs and unlock all the remaining sword doors. There's a sword door upstairs. So I'm going to go back upstairs, go back through here, the dining room. A dining room, as Barry says. It's this door upstairs that we can unlock with the sword key. This door here. Now this brings us back into a hallway that we were actually in earlier, but we came to the other side of the hallway, not this side. So that's just opened that shortcut for us, the future. That's an armour door, that's an armour door, we need the key for that, we haven't got the right key yet. So it's brought us back here again. So the next thing to do is get the dog whistle and go and collect what they have for us. Now we've got the shotgun. So I'm going to collect the dog whistle back in the chest. I stored it, and I'm going to go and take care of those two dogs that come and attack me with the shotgun, because that will give us an important item in the game. So dump these ink ribbons, dump these acid shells for now. Collect the dog whistle. Keep the sword key, I guess. Reload my gun as well. Oh, I also need to... My health's on caution, where I took damage before. So collect a green herb out of the chest and use it to get my health back to fine, back to green. There we go. Now I'm back to fine. While we're in here, let's refill the kerosene container. So we've got enough to burn 2 bodies. There we go. And I don't think anything's left yet. So there's no more kerosene in that container. So we need to find the other 2 in the mansion if we want any more kerosene. So we need to take a note of that. Lots and lots of strategy to play in this game. That's what's so good about this original Resident Evil. Just so much strategy and thinking has to go behind everything you do. For like managing your inventory, managing your health, managing your items, working out, where an item goes that you've collected, what's to do, what puzzles. It's a thinking person's game, you can't play this game with your brain, basically. It's not that kind of game. You have to really think to play it. Which I like about this game, The later Resident Evils, after these classic ones, some of them were really dumbed down. Which is good and bad, it depends what you want out of the video game, So we now need to go through here. Back through here. To get to the dog area. So this zombie might be on this side now. It comes on this side later on. Oh, it's still on the other side. So we now need to go through here. Use the sword key. There's no further use of this key, discard. So there's a mechanic in this game. Once you open all the doors with a particular key, the game will let you discard the key, so you no longer have it. But how would Jill know when there's no more doors to open with a key? But obviously you're not supposed to think about that. So arm the shotgun. The dogs are just through this door. So you open this door with a lockpick. And here you come out, you blow the dog whistle, and then you wait for the 2 dogs to come and attack you. And then you need to kill them. And you get something from the dog collar of one of the dogs. Very iron. So get the shotgun ready. Get reset. Sorry, I unarmed it there. I completely did that wrong. Get the shotgun aimed ready. Up there. Blow the dog whistle. You don't hear it blow, but you do blow it. You blew the dog whistle, and then the dogs come and attack you. So just wait for them to run at you. There it is. Grab nice dog. Damn it! I couldn't use it quick enough. The dog dead. The 1996 original, they are the kill. In this remake, they've made them a lot tougher. But they've taken damage, She feels holding herself, but there are green herbs growing here, so I can use these green herbs to heal myself. Let's use them. There's a green herbs growing here, but there's only enough for a few uses. Use them. You've treated your wounds. So I'm now back to full health. Amazing. And there's a dog collar. So the dog's collar has fallen off. Collect the dog collar, and there's an item in it. So examine the collar. There's a switch where you press it. Yes. What appears to be a coin falls out the collar. So you examine the coin, and it turns into the shape of a key, but it's not actually a key. So imitation of a key. So you need to go and collect a key from somewhere and replace it with this. And this is another trap. So you need to stop the trap from becoming active by taking the key that you need and then replacing it with this other key. Discard. So we've thrown the dog whistle away now. We don't need that anymore. So we can now come back out here. And we now have to go back to the corridor that you may remember has that crimson head. So I'm going to fight the crimson head. Now I've got a shotgun. I should be able to take it down. Got enough shots in the shotgun. And you'll be able to see what they're like and how tough they are to kill. It's going to attack me as soon as I come through this door. Oh no, it's further down the corridor. Down here. Be very careful. It's going to run at me and attack me any minute. Oh, you can see it in the mirror, you see it? So you see it in that mirror. It's waiting around the corner. Got it attack me with the claw. Grab me there. These are very tough enemies. Grab me again. Damn it. There I've got all these knives to protect me. Knife killed it, okay. I never had to expand any shotgun ammo to kill that thing. But I have taken damage. Badly. I'm on danger. Oh wow. Okay. That thing nearly killed me then. Very nearly killed me. So that's how deadly they are. So that's just demonstrated to you the point I was just making. So luckily I can go and heal myself now. I'm not going to run into any more enemies. Oh, there's green herbs. There's green herbs right here. How convenient. I forgot I left that green herb. So I can now heal. Not fully, but I can go back to caution from danger. So I'm not as damaged as I was. And then when I get back to a chest room, I'll grab another green herb and heal myself fully. But let's go and do this puzzle. It's just through here. So here's the puzzle where we get the armor key and use this other key. So I'll show you. So here's the key. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. That's a clue that you're going to get a trap activated. Take the mansion key. So the trap activates. So the walls close in. And then this spiky thing is coming around the corner to kill me. So I need to quickly go back into my inventory, replace it with this key, imitation of the key, use. She puts that key in, and then the trap's deactivated. There we go. So I've now gained a new mansion key, the armor key. So I can examine it, and I know it's called the mansion key at the moment. Examine it, and it's going to say there's an engraving of armor key. So I can now open a whole load of new doors in the mansion with the armor key. So we can now progress in the game. We can leave this area, the trap's deactivated. Now something to say about this remake is the producer director of it, Shinji Mikami, obviously Japanese game, was the same director producer of the original 1996 game, and he said when he created this game, when it came out, that this is the game he originally wanted to make in 1996 when he created the original Resident Evil. The technology wasn't available at the time, so they created the 1996 original that they could make with the current technology, and then this remake represents his original vision. So this is the game he wanted to make in 1996. So you can choose to whether you want to believe him or not, but I don't see why he'd lie. But I mean, I will say about him, he has got a kind of a documented history of like telling a few fibs. So it's very possible that, you know, he was just doing it. He said to big himself up a little bit, but I'll take him at his word. I'll take him at his word that he meant it about this game. So a zombie is coming through that door. I forgot there was a zombie there and ran straight into him. That was there. That was my own fault. Luckily, I've got all these defence items. Okay. We can burn this body. And now this other zombie's coming around. So I've got to kill this zombie as well. This other zombie from downstairs actually grabbed by another one. I'm being attacked by multiple zombies here that are all coming from different places. But I've got so many defense now. One's eating me. Let's run away because I don't want to die here. Danger, right. I can't get grabbed by another zombie or I'm dead. So let's run away from this guy. Get to a place where I can actually see him. I couldn't see him in that other place, and then I can shoot him before he grabs me. So I've used all my defence items. Come on. Come and eat my brains. Come on. Don't just make noise, don't just go, Come and eat my brains, come on. Now, bleeding out, there we go. So we can burn this body. So I need to come back and burn that other body that I've left. I need to go to the save room downstairs and urgently refill my health because I'm on danger. I'm nearly dead. So I could have died on that other zombie. There's a body here that we need to burn as well. Otherwise it's going to turn into a crimson head. So the game designers have put another body there. It will turn into a crimson head unless you burn it. Let's refill my health, that's the urgent thing to do. So get a mixture of herbs, use it. Now back to fine, back to green. I think that's all we need for now. Come back out here, and luckily we're right next to a room with a kerosene container. So that's just outside here, so I'll show you. And we've got the armour key to open it, or the lockpick. It's just here. This door is the lockpick. This room also has the broken shotgun in it. So if you choose to do the shotgun puzzle, obtaining the broken shotgun and replacing it with the working one is here. But I'm going to leave it there and not even collect it because I don't need it. Because Barry obviously saved me and I collected the shotgun already. So there's no need to even collect it. That's a battery pack. So that's Jill's other defence items. So there we go, we've got a defence item again, a battery pack. So kerosene. There's still plenty of kerosene left, refill your canteen. There we go. So I can burn 2 more bodies now. Ink ribbon in the drawer. Collect the ink ribbon. So I'm going to come straight back out here and burn those 2 bodies. There's 2 bodies remaining that we need to burn. Otherwise they will turn into crimsons. You saw how tough the crimson heads are. We never want that to happen. We can avoid it. Let's burn this body. And burn this body upstairs. See, once you burn the zombie bodies, they disappear. That's how you know they're dead for good. See, all the other zombie bodies, the zombies I just shot up here have all disappeared because they're all... I burnt those ones already. Burnt these ones. They would appear next time I come to the room. You know they're gone. I can unlock this door from this side. That was that corridor with the crimson head in it, but I've now killed. Right, we can now progress in the game. We just need to go and unlock some more armour doors. There is one at the end of the corridor here. Let's go and do that. But first, we'll go in here and refill our canteen with kerosene, so we can burn 2 more bodies. I've burnt all the current bodies lying around the mansion, so all burnt, every single one of them. Except that one zombie we left in that other bit of fun that I showed you, because he can't get out of that area anyway. So we left that Crimson Head in there for fun. You'll see later when I go back through there will be a Crimson Head in that area, but he won't be able to get to me. So I've refilled my container with kerosene. So I can now open this door. This is an armour door. I've got the armour key. There we go. Open this door, unlocked it. There is another battery pack here, a defence item, so collect that. Very useful. Now this room here, I'm going to go in, but I'm not yet going to go to the wardrobe, because, I could do it I suppose to show you. Have I got any shotgun shells left? I do. Okay, we'll do it then to show you. But you notice there's a zombie body here. It will come to life in a minute. Can I burn it? I'll just burn it. I've never tried this. See if I can just burn it so it comes to life. Oh, I can just burn it. Okay, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise I could ever do that. So that's something new I've learned about this game. I've never tried that before. Normally it comes to life when you come over here. But I've burnt that guy now, so it's not going to come to life. And the wardrobe is moving. Why do you think the wardrobe's moving? Could there be something inside it? So there's nothing here. Come over to the wardrobe. And look! The zombie comes out! Shotgun. Damn it, you grabbed me. But I got the battery pack to save myself there. Stupid, I shot upwards and wasted a shotgun shell there. That zombie died. So I could have just burnt. Oh. I didn't have to even expand the shotgun shell though. So I killed it. There we go, get another battery pack back. But I did accidentally shoot upwards and waste a shotgun shell. So that's stupid. So we burnt that guy, he went turn into a crimson. We burnt that guy. So they're both gone from the game. Although they are both trapped in this room. So as long as I don't come back into this room ever again, I won't ever have to face the Crimson Heads that are now in that room. But I've burnt them anyway, being the completionist that I am. You know me. Right, I'm now going to go back into this other room and refill my kerosene container for the last time, because there'll be no more kerosene left. So let's come back in here and refill it again before I do anything else. Not a single drop. Yeah, so there's no more in there. We've used it all. So we've got enough to burn one more body. But I know there's another kerosene container in the mansion that I'm going to go to in a bit. Now in here, you may hear some scratching noises and funny noises at the window. You hear that? You hear that scratching noise? That might give you as a clue as to something happening in here later on in the game. It's not happening yet. A little surprise. Unlock this door from this side. Go back through here. And this will bring me back to the original corridor at the start of the game. With the original zombie in it. I remember. Here. Remember this? So I've killed that zombie now. So I'm going to go back to the main hall. And then I'm going to go through some armour doors to show you what we can unlock. Key. Know what I'm going to do first. It's useful. This will bring me back to the main hall, of course. Now, I'll probably be playing over an hour now. I'll play a little longer before I save this video. Call it a video. I saved the video. I saved the game, rather. Come through here. Unlock this armour door, this door here, and we're going to have an encounter in here. You'll see. This is the same as the original game.
Richard.
So you meet a comrade,
What
a team member
happened?
called Richard who has been
You're
bitten.
wounded.
He has a huge bite wounds on him, and he's poisoned
Whole
by
place
there's a huge
is a
snake.
killing zone.
This is exactly the same that happens in the
There
1996
are
original.
monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
So the same as in the original, as in we now have to go to another part of the mansion and collect the serum for him and bring it back to him to save his life. So we're going to do that now. Show me on the map with the room. I obviously already know. Let's go across here, and you've got a limited time to do this. If you don't bring back the serum, if you mess around here and go in different rooms and piss about, Richard will die. So you need to be quick here. So just go straight to the room, collect the serum, and come back. Don't mess around. In other words, because Richard surviving in this remake, unlike the original, also ensures you get something that's really good. Get an extra item. We'll see. Not going to give it up. I ran straight into that because I didn't know the zombie was here. So the zombie died. I'm going to burn it because I didn't know the zombie was right in front of me there. So it's off. And I've got enough fuel in my fuel canteen to burn it. It's good that I killed that zombie, so I can do this bit now. There's a little puzzle that I need to do in this area. Couldn't do it with the zombie there. And now I've killed it, I can do this puzzle. You'll see. So this is the same as the original 1996 game. He's pushed this statue off this balcony onto the dining room below because it has a blue jewel in it that we need to, that will open something up for us. So push the statue off. Exactly the same as the original game. And now that it falls to the dining room below, and we now need to go back to the dining room at some point to collect the blue jewel that will then reveal something for us. So we'll do that a bit later. For now, remember we've got to get the serum, otherwise, we'll fuck that. Poor Richard will die. He's been bitten by this giant snake. So it's just the save room down here, basically. That's the serum. Let's go and get it. Just in here. So you collect it from this shelf. Serum. There it is. So we've got what we need. We've got time to quickly dump some stuff while we're here. Dump the ink ribbon, so we've got free up an extra space. There we go. Don't worry about it. You've got time to do this. This won't let Richard die, don't worry. You're short of time, but you're not that short, As long as you go straight back to him, you're fine. Richard will survive. Let's go back to Richard. Back the same way we came. Actually, I'm going to go this way just to show you. This is another shortcut to where we need to go. I'll show you this before. I'm going to show you now. You run on through this area where we fought the dogs before, and there is a door at the other end. That's a shortcut back to the main hall. So, unlock this door from this side. It's locked from the other side. There we go. Shortcut back to the main hall. So that was something worth showing you in the process. We're back to Richard, just across here. Not far now. Richard's in this door here. So we get cutscene. Richard's still alive. We give him the serum.
I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Jill.
You think he might
Here's
die,
my
because in the
radio.
original, he still dies at this
Take
point.
it.
So he hands the radio, same as he does in the original. But in this remake, you give him the serum, and he doesn't actually die.
Does it ever not hurt?
He just says the line, "Does it ever not hurt?" And he's still alive. Delaying the inevitable. It's the achievement I got. I might give you a clue as to what's going to happen. Delaying the inevitable. So we can leave this area now, and Richard's still alive. There's more to do in this area, but I'm going to do it for now. I'm just going to go and unlock these other armour doors to show you what's in them. This is an armour door here, with the armour key, and there's a puzzle in here. So you've got these 4 different statues of armour, and you have to push them back in the correct order. To push all 4 back, and then you will get what's in this treasure box, will be revealed when you push the button. So you push them back in the correct order. I think, from memory, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, it's that one, this one. If you don't push them in the right order, you'll fail the puzzle. And then this one at the back, I think. I could be wrong, I could be wrong. I'm going by memory here. I was wrong, okay, I was wrong. So it's this one then, this one. Then this one, I think. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Then this one, maybe. Maybe it's the one at the back, then this one. Okay, it's not. It's not. So maybe then it's this one. My memory's completely failing me at the moment. I know it's one at the back first, but I know that for certain. I just don't know which order. And then this one, I think. Let's try this. That one. And how about then this one? That's it, done it. And then this one. Completes it. There we go. Oh no. I thought I had it there, but obviously not. No, hang on. I think it might be this one. I need to push the wrong one there. There we go, done it. Once all 4 are at the back, you've completed the puzzle. So you just push this button here, and then a treasure box is revealed that's going to have something important in it. The switch here, press it. This little gate thing opens, and you get a treasure box. Oh, that's my friend Dino. He's playing in Forces Revolt. Okay. That's my mate Dino coming on YouTube and doing some live streaming. He's a fellow YouTuber and someone who's helped me a lot in getting my YouTube channel up and running, and he's helped me with a lot of different things. So he's a good bloke. So I recommend you, if you want to follow him, he's called Average Lazy Gamer. That's his name on YouTube. He's a very different player to me. He plays completely different games to me. So, but he's a very good bloke, South African dude. He lives in England though. So you can unlock this door now with the armour key. I need to see what's in this treasure box. So examine it. There's a design of the sun and the moon. On the plate it says sunshine will awaken me. So you need to switch to the sunshine side and press the switches. There we go. And the other sunshine here. Press the switch and the box will open. And you've got one of the death masks. So the 4 death masks we need to find? We've got one. Death mask without eyes, nose or mouth. So that's one of the death masks we need. Coming in here is quite important because you can meet Barry in here. But you have to do things in the mansion in the right order in order to meet Barry in here. Otherwise it's infinity. This room here. He may or may not be in here. So let's have a look. You may get a cutscene with Barry, you may not find him in here at all. Oh, we met Barry. There we go. Barry's in here.
Jill.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right.
That line always
Anyway,
makes
you
me
should
laugh.
read this.
It's just funny. Random document. Doesn't mean a whole lot.
What do you make of it?
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Who's,
Well, my
why is there
only
a part
guess
that's
is
torn
that was
off?
the
I
most
wonder?
important part,
Yeah.
and somebody
Harry,
didn't
or-
want anyone to see it.
So that he wasn't telling me
Let's
something?
continue our investigation.
Barry's a bit short with me there. So Barry leaves. But I've hardly got any space in my inventory, so I can't do the puzzle in this room. It's a puzzle to collect the item. I'm going to leave for now and go back to the chest room and save and call this a video. Don't collect one herb for now. So we'll come back and do this puzzle in my next video, part 2. I think I've been playing for probably nearly an hour and a half. I always say in my videos I try and make an hour, but I keep making them too long. Oh, there's a note on the wall, look. What's the note say? I left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free if you need to use them and manage to get yourself in trouble, Barry. Okay, so Barry's left us some stuff in this room. So we just saw him upstairs, but he's left us a note. There's now some stuff in here left by Barry. Oh, look, 2 clips, 2 first aid sprays, and some flame rounds for the bazooka, or the grenade launcher, that we've not even found yet. That's good. So we'll dump the mask, dump the green herb. What do we need to take for now? Let's dump the shotgun. Let's grab all this stuff. Barry's left for us. Flame rounds, or incendiary shells. They are flame rounds. They're just called incendiary shells in this game. First aid spray. So first aid sprays give you a full heal. These feature in many Resident Evil games, old and classic. Old and new, rather. Old and classic. Old and classic means the same thing. Clips my gun. I've got a lot of handgun ammo now. So dump this stuff, save, and we'll call it a video. So dump these. Dump the incendiary shells for now. Grab an ink ribbon, so I only need ribbons safe. To get with these old Resident Evils, you need ink ribbons. 12 ink ribbons, we've got a lot of them. Come to the typewriter and save. Right, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye now.